It's official. Johnny Depp will never return to the Pirates of the Caribbean. Recently, Johnny Depp has been in the news because he's currently ongoing a trial, an abuse trial with Amber Heard. I'm sure most of you have heard the stories, you know what's going on. I mean, literally right now, today, the tag Justice for Johnny Depp is trending worldwide on Twitter. And so it's a worldwide story I'm sure most of you have heard of. During the trial, it came out that he would likely never be returning for another Pirates of the Caribbean movie. When asked how Johnny Depp found out about him not be returning for the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie, he said, "I wasn't aware, but it didn't surprise me," he testified. 2 years ago has gone by, a constant worldwide talk about me being a wife beater, so I'm sure that Disney was trying to cut ties with me just to be safe. And of course, that was the time where the Me Too movement was in full swing, so Disney was just saving their own butt. But yeah, it looks like he's not returning. Which is honestly, as much as I was lucky to get the first couple Pirates of the Caribbean movies to come out while I was still growing up. Those movies were iconic to me. I'm sure a lot of you remember those movies fondly just as I did. And I'm really disappointed, I thought they'd make more of them for, the future children and stuff. But I mean, I guess, the couple movies they made is just going to have to be enough. I'm looking at my analytics, and only like 2% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed to the channel. Consider subscribing. It's free. You can always change your mind later. So that came up when Johnny Depp was asked what he'd lost due to the allegations. And so he was asked what it would take after the trial to get him back. The lawyer Ben Rottenborn said, "The fact is, Mr. Depp, if Disney came to you with a $300 million deal and 1 million alpacas, nothing on the earth would get you to go back to work for Disney on Pirates of the Caribbean film. Is that correct?" And Johnny Depp replied, "This is true." And so, you know what? I don't blame Johnny Depp. Disney threw him under the bus as soon as the allegations came out. A lot of these major movie corporations, it's very double-sided. Now, if you remember, the allegations that Amber Heard was an abusive wife towards Johnny Depp came out right during the filming of Aquaman 2, which Amber Heard has a major role in. And she wasn't let go. They didn't cut ties with her. Of course, they cut ties with Johnny Depp. So it seems like the film industry is very corrupt in that sense. And, and of course I thought, well, of course, once the truth comes out and this court proceeding is done, everything's going to go back to all it was. Johnny Depp's going to go back to working with Disney and make another Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and everything's going to be okay. That is just some blind optimism, unfortunately. They've been live streaming this whole trial, and it's been all over the news. They're live streaming it on YouTube, and like 30,000 people are watching the trial live. And you know what? I'd like to say that this will set a precedent, and so we stop firing actors for allegations with no evidence. But you know what? I have my doubts. I don't know if this will really change anything. I have a feeling that it will just go back to the way it is. As soon as the next actor gets another allegation, they'll fire him on the spot, and we're gonna lose a bunch of good movie franchises because of this. But it is upsetting, I know a lot of people were looking. There's been rumors of the next Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it's like the next movie in the franchise. And I remember it came out that after they fired Johnny Depp for Pirates of the Caribbean, they were going to replace him. Yeah, I remember there were a year or so ago that came out that Zac Efron was apparently supposed to take over the role and replace Johnny Depp as, his iconic Captain Jack Sparrow role, and oh my gosh, the internet was just not having it. And I don't blame him. I think Zac Efron is a really solid actor. I remember he was in that, I believe it was a Zodiac movie for Netflix, and I thought he acted really well in that movie, but you really can't replace him. There's some roles that are just meant for actors, and they're too iconic. You look at some of the most iconic roles, and people literally cannot see another actor fitting that character. The roles I come to think of are like Iron Man as Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans as Captain America, and these are actors that you just need. You cannot replace these people. And I definitely think Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow is one of those actors where it's him or nobody. And now that they threw him under the bus, they canceled him and they fired him from the filming of this next movie, and I don't know, he's not going back to it. And can you really blame him? I mean, obviously I'd like to say, just go back and work with them. They were covering their butt PR wise, but I don't blame him for being upset with Disney for throwing him under the bus before even any of this came out. As at the time they were just allegations, and you know what? It turns out it was pretty much exactly opposite to what Johnny Depp was being canceled for. He was being canceled for being abusive to his wife, but it was very much the opposite, and it's coming out in this trial. And now I think the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise is, it's just done. I mean, they're not going to get Captain Jack back, and that's pretty much the only reason people went and saw the movies. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Johnny Depp is right for turning down the Pirates of the Caribbean role? Tell me what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.